Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob, the Rob's Learning Knives. We're going to switch out the skiffs or the cage bearings on this real quick and then take a look at the inside. I've been wanting to do that. This is my knife, so I finally have a chance to do that. You know I did some reviews on the prototype. Prototypes I don't touch, I don't do that with. But my knife, you betcha. So let's do this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take apart, and it looks like they're both T8, so I'm going to need T8 Torx screws. So here we are. Let's look at this right here. And Hoffy, if you're seeing this video, I know I don't have my kit together yet. I'm sorry. Just trying to get content out. I'm so far behind content and everything. But I want to get that out first. All right, so here we go. And I will tell you, it was, if I'm not mistaken, Bestech who did the OEM work on this thing. I think that's all I got to do. Now I just got to get it apart. Why are we having a hard time coming apart? There we go. Ooh, that's in there solid. Solid as a rock. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it's milled out. This is contained in here for the pit. That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. I wasn't sure if it just stuck in there. Okay, and that does move around. Very, very cool. Very nice, very nice. All right, so this is a full liner right there. All right, so we do have washers, which is really nice. You want to have washers. That's cool. All right, so that's the inset liner lock. I think it's tuned well. I'm not going to mess with that. I don't feel a need to tune that. And then we have the cage bearings right there, which are relatively small, but we'll take a look, see if we have skiffs that we can replace. I hope they're standard, right? It's always a bummer when they're not, but that's the blade right there. I'm going to guess that we're dealing with probably 3/16 type of ball size. So here's 3/64. Yeah, so we're definitely 3/64. Let's see what pivot. So 5mm and 3/64. Might be running out of those, so we'll see. 5mm and 3/64. Oh, well, very top one happens to be exactly that. How about those apples? All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take a win when we can get it. There we go. All right, so I'm going to just make sure everything's cleaned out in there. Matter of fact, I will get a little cotton swab. All right, so that's steel right there, so we don't need to do anything there, but I'm going to put some oil on here. All right, so notice I'm cleaning this off. There's going to be a side that's going to feel like a burr, and the other side's going to be pretty smooth. And I can feel how smooth that is on this side. Now on this side, I can feel little edges catching. So this is the side I want to face in, right? So I want that to face in like that. All right, now we're going to be ready to put this back on. And I just got to make sure we get that nice and centered there so that I am close to that. I think that's it right there. So now I'm going to clean the screw up. Might put some Loctite on here. Once we have it assembled and we know we're nice and centered. Dead nut center. Now I didn't put any, I did it again. You put a little oil on the detent ball. Not that it desperately needs or anything, but I do want to put a little oil on the detent ball. Oh my goodness. The detent ball is really up there. So let's see if I can get in there. Don't know if that got it. Okay. Did it change much? No, but I can feel it definitely being a little smoother. And now I tighten it up and I have a better control drop shit action. And it does control that, I think, a little bit better. That's just maybe my only psychosomatic interpretation of it, maybe. I don't know. I tend to be a stickler when it comes to details like that. So I don't think it's psychosomatic, but, you know, whatever. All right, so if you're curious, what are the size that you need on this guy? Move all this stuff to the side here. What you need are these guys right here. This is the ones you need. You need the 5mm 3/64 balls, 15 ball count, 0.201, 0.335, and 0.035 for the actual washers itself. Notice that this particular one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this has 15. So you get 6 extra ceramic balls, and that gives you a little better contact, a little better surface. I like it. I like it. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're tuned it. Probably going to skip through a lot of that. I don't know if you saw it all, but what I was doing was looking for the right tension on the lock bar. I put a little oil on the detent ball. I forgot to do that before I closed it. And then I wanted to make sure I got the nice drop shut action that I wanted to see right there with the Skiffs. And it does seem to have a better control. These are the old ones. I took a little snapshot. We did a close-up of this. And if you didn't see it, I'll probably have a link for it in the description as well. But these are the ones that I replaced. I felt like it just benefited the knife. Now, before we leave, I'm going to go ahead and put a little Loctite on this, just because everything set really well. I'm going to make sure there's nothing on the threads. And then we're just going to make sure there's no oil in here. All right, I just want enough on the threads. That's all I need. All right, I think we're all set. And I just gotta let it set and dry. We'll put all this stuff away. Hopefully it won't travel before I carry it next. The pivot, at least, you know what I'm talking about? The pivot travels. It means it's not locked in place and it's loose and it decides to move all over the place. All right, so here we are. We've put Skiffs in there. There's no need to tune it, but I did tighten just the pivot a little bit. Has a little more control drop shut action, and that will be really nice. Give it a little more crisp, but it definitely will break in really nicely once the pivot locks in place. I think that's really nice. All right, Skiffs, nothing but positive things for the knives I put them in. Definitely recommend them in this one as well. So there we go. Ooh, there we go. I think I might have not been paying attention. Yep, I didn't. Got myself a little kitty cut. Hold on a second. Be right back. All right, so I definitely need to control that drop shut a little bit faster. All right, so I want to tighten that pivot before it sets. That was one of the things that I did like. I'm a little tired, and this is always not the best time, but the problem is I don't get time to do my videos, and so sometimes I do these videos when it's late and I'm really tired, and sometimes that happens. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, very good. Very, very, very good. Got to make sure you have the right tension so it doesn't fly really close as you're doing this. And don't be tired. Pay attention. All right, very good. This is the Mr.Designs, the Aeon or Aeon, whatever you want to call it. I love it. I think it's great. It's a great knife. You saw my reviews. You saw my unboxing. This is me putting Skiffs in. And just so you know, in case you're curious, the Skiffs are the 5mm 3/64 15 ball count, 0.201 inner diameter, 0.335 outer diameter. I recommend these. And if you want to put thick washers, he has a version of those too. So you could put thick washers in if you wanted. So there you go. Wonderful little knife. Hey, if you have any questions about this, let me know. in the comments or just email me. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please also consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps me out. It allows the channel to grow, produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, likes the videos, enjoys the content, is part of the live stream, just part of the whole community. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. If you haven't already, hit that notification button down below as well, so you can be notified of future content like this and other video. And a big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you. You guys do two incredible things for me. One, you encourage me like a workout buddy. I keep going. I don't do this full time. I'm part time. So I thank you for that support. It's very encouraging, and I really mean that. Secondly, by your generosity and supporting the channel, you allow me to do things sooner than I ever thought I'd be able to do. I get to check out knives. I can check out the prototypes because I can cover the shipping to get them back. Get to do the once a week weekly giveaways. All sorts of stuff that you guys are very instrumental in helping me do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so appreciative of that. And because of those two wonderful things, I do two things for you guys. One, I do a once a month members exclusive giveaway, and it is just for members, and it is better than the Budget Banger. I do a Budget Banger giveaway every week for everyone, but for the members, they get a once a month members exclusive giveaway. So that's the first thing. The second thing, if you're a brand new channel member, usually it's brand new channel members, but it could be you've been a channel member all along, or you were a channel member and became a channel member again. As long as you're currently a channel member and you've never gotten a channel sticker, never asked for one, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a little thank you note. It's my small way to say thank you. Yeah, those are the two things. Now, if you're said, hey, I'd like to become a channel member, how do I do that? There is a link below in the description. I'd love to have you. Be honored, would be blown away, but please don't ever feel obligated. Only do it if you want to. And if you do want to, thank you. Sincerely, thank you. I'm humbled by that. Yeah. So thank you to everyone out there. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.